The day my child was born was the most exciting, the most beautiful day of my life. These people have never been released from an Iranian prison. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming to see me. Well, two of you at least, two of you. Thanks for coming to see me. No, my friends don't come to see me because my friends usually have kids my age. You guys got kids? You have kids? Anybody has kids? Nobody has kids. People in this country, they say, the day my child was born was the most exciting, the most beautiful day of my life. These people have never been released from an Iranian prison. True story, am I right? The most exciting, the most... Thank you. English language is full of empty slogans like, honesty is the best policy. Have you heard this? Honesty is the best policy. People who say honesty is the best policy have never been released from an Iranian prison. Honest to God. Honestly gets you inside the prison. It doesn't get you out of an Iranian prison. I'm trying to read the room. Do you guys like The World? Yeah? Fans of The World are in tonight? The World is always a crowd pleaser. When I was a child... Thank you, I have only 5 minutes. Hopefully. Okay. At max. When I was a child, I wanted to be Italian. Anyone else? You know the deal. You know what they say? People either are Italian or they want to find the Italian who banged their girlfriend last summer. It's a classic. We've all been there, right? But hang on a minute. I had a good reason. I wanted to be Italian because I was born in bloody Italy. Fair enough? You would think so, wouldn't you? But no, the Italian government is not like the British government. Even if you were born there, they don't give you the citizenship. You must have Italian parents. They are not like the British government. Do you know why? Because some governments are stupid. And the Italian government is not one of them. Have you guys heard of Jihadi John? That's not the funny part, but... You've heard of Jihadi John. Has anybody heard of Jihadi Pavarotti? Nobody has heard of Jihadi Pavarotti because the Italian government is not stupid. By the way, how cool is my accent? I chose to learn English with an American accent because I wanted to sound cool. That's not the funny part. But thank you. But the plan worked. You know, in my country of birth, the Italians were like, yeah, Americans saved us in the World War and protected us in the Cold War. E tu sei cool, sei veramente cool, sei proprio cool. And then I moved to Germany, and the Germans were like, yeah, Americans saved us in the World War and protected us in the Cold War. Und du bist cool, voll cool. Eigentlich bist du sehr cool. And then I moved to Britain, and I learned that British people are quite ungrateful. But I get it. Americans can be annoying. Americans come here, they are in your faces with their taunt. Americans are like, hey, if it weren't for us, you'd all be speaking German now. If it weren't for us, you'd all be speaking German now. And these Americans don't realize how stupid they sound when they presume that British people would have been capable of learning German. Have you ever met a Brit who can speak German? I have never met a Brit who can speak. I have 2 British girls, 2 British daughters. Do you think they can speak German? My daughters, my British daughters, they can speak German. And they are half German. And by the way, even the Germans didn't expect you to speak German. Even the Nazis didn't expect you to speak German. Every Second World War movie I've watched, the Nazis already speak very good English. Can you imagine that? These poor Nazis, they are so stressed. They are launching a world war on multiple fronts on the world, and they still force themselves to communicate in English. because they want to be prepared for the future invasion of Britain. That's how little faith they had in you guys picking German. Anyway, I came to this country 10 years ago to pursue my dream of being on stage for 5 minutes for no money.